Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, which you probably are, you should hit that subscribe button so you can see all the amazing videos we make on here. So today I kind of just wanted to talk about something that I've kind of been dealing with all of my life. And so I have this kind of condition called Cold Uticaria, and it's when you're allergic to the cold. And so what happens is anytime that my skin or like body feels that it's cold, I'll be covered in like giant hives and welts, and it feels really strange, honestly. And so it feels really strange to be covered in like welts, even if it's not that cold. Like, I live in sunny San Diego. The weather here is nice. Most of the times it's like 75 all year round, and my body doesn't respond well to that, and it gets covered in hives. And the thing about it is that they're itchy, it burns, and it's kind of uncomfortable and weird because it doesn't really happen to most people. And I've had instances where it's gotten really bad, and I've ended up like not being able to breathe, falling on the floor, feeling weak. I've fainted on the ground. I almost drowned in the ocean. And also I've ended up in the hospital before, and what it feels like is, it honestly, like, you know what hives look like, but it feels kind of strange. It's really itchy, and it feels like it's like my body's trying to warm up or something, because it burns. It like burns, and my skin feels kind of like, let's say like my arm is touching like something cold, and I'll like get like puffier and stuff. And so it's kind of, I guess it's kind of a rare thing because I've never met anyone with it, but I know like people have it because I read online and stuff like that. And it's really weird since I've had it for a while, and I've had it since I've had it since 6th grade, and that's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I've had it for more than 10 years, and it's really weird to have it, especially in like middle school, high school, when you're just kind of trying to fit in. And honestly, every single day this would happen to me, especially in like air conditioning, and all the school classrooms are cold, and you gotta go to school early, it's cold. And so every single day I would be covered in hives, and I honestly just kind of wanted to like fade into the background so like no one would really notice. And I know it's not that bad, but if you think about it, like high school, middle school, you're just kind of trying to like find yourself, find who you are, and try to fit in. And so let me show you guys some pictures of like kind of what that looks like. It honestly takes a long time for me to get rid of them until like I get warm. Actually, let me go get an ice cube so I could show you guys a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna place this like right here so you guys can see, and it's melting really fast because today it's like 90 degrees outside. But it's actually like really prevalent when I go to like the beach or something, or I go swimming. It always pops up. And honestly, no one's really said anything to me, like any of my friends or anything. even though maybe they don't even know what's going on, like maybe they think I have like giant goosebumps or something, but like I've gotten like responses like, oh my god, do you need medical attention, do you need help, are you dying, is something wrong with you, or having a severe allergic reaction, stuff like that. And so lately I've just been kind of just living my life like whatever, you know, like I'm not gonna go back to hiding. And I've been trying like a lot of different things. Like I've been to the snow for the first time, and that was crazy. I've been snowboarding, I've been surfing a couple times, and some of like the craziest things that have happened to me is that one time I was drinking like a beer and it was really cold, and just my throat felt like I couldn't breathe. It was really hard to breathe, and then like my skin got covered in hives and stuff like that. And like just simple things like being in air conditioning, even when it's not cold and it's hot and like my body feels like it's cold, it'll like start to get covered in hives. And then let me see, and then another time I was out surfing in the water and I honestly hit the water and I was like, I literally lost it. I felt like I was like not really able to move, and it was like kind of getting hard for me to breathe. And so yeah, and like I was feeling really funny and I almost like drowned, and I was kind of starting to like black out. And so another time I went to the beach and I literally felt really cold and my whole body was covered in hives, and I tried to like get inside the sand because like the sand is really, really warm, and I was just trying to warm up and I just like literally could not warm up at all. It was so cold. I was covered in hives. And then so we're leaving and I was like feeling a little funny, like kind of like dizzy and nauseous. And then I told my friend that I felt like I was gonna faint, and I literally just blacked out and fell on the ground. Okay, so let me show you my arm, and it's like 90 something degrees and it's really hot inside of my house and stuff like that. And I don't know if you can see that. You can tell that my hand is like starting to get covered in hives from the ice cube, and if it's honestly most of the time a lot worse than this. Like these are tiny little hives, just because it was like a centralized cube, and like usually it's way worse. And so be sure to leave me any comments or questions that you might have. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.